Peace. It's Andrew, the Promised Child, once again. Welcome to another episode of Coffee Talk, the ATPC Coffee Talk. And you know, before we get started on the topic, be thankful for another day, no matter what we going through. You might have some health problems. You might be having some financial problems. You might be having some relationship problems. Whatever the problem is, at the end of the day, we have to take a step backwards, because so many of us, we moving forward so fast that sometimes you got to take a step backwards and appreciate the so-called little things in life. You know what I'm saying? And you know, one of the things that we overlook and one of the things that we take for granted is that we woke up this morning. A lot of us take that for granted. I can even admit and be truly honest with you, sometimes I take it for granted. You know, and I understand why you would take it for granted, because we go through so many things in life. But some people ain't wake up this morning. You know what I'm saying? Some people ain't get to see the day. And that's real talk. That's not cliche. That's not me just saying that. Some people ain't make it today. Some people died. You know what I'm saying? And they sleep. You know what I mean? So be thankful that you here. You know what I mean? Like, and that's real talk. We got to be thankful for that. So, you know, I always got to start the message off with that, you know. So we're going to go ahead and get right to the message. What do you do, like, when you feel like you going after your dreams, right? And you feel like you going after it alone? What do you do, right? Because there's a lot of people, you know, you hear, ain't nobody supporting me. When I was doing wrong, everybody supported me. And, you know, the reason why I know that's what people saying, because that was me, you know. When I was in the streets, it seemed like everybody was like supporting it, right? That's what it felt like. That's what it seemed like. Everybody was there. And then once I changed my life and went on the legal road, it was like everybody just disappeared, right? So I know a lot of people going through that right now. Like, yo, I feel alone. I thought my friends was going to support me. I thought my family was going to support me. I thought all that. And the thing is, this is what I'm going to tell you, right? And this is what I had to learn. The dream was given to you. The dream won't give it to your cousin. The dream wasn't given to your friend. The dream won't give it to nobody else. The dream was given to you. The dream that I have was given to me. So what do I mean by that, right? Sometimes you gotta be alone so you can see what's what. Meaning, like, so you can embrace your own thoughts, your own feelings. Like, because at the end of the day, human beings, we are emotional creatures, right? We're emotional creatures. We like to be around people. We run in groups and packs, right? And sometimes you can take on thoughts that's really not your thoughts when you're around so many other people. So once you start to isolate yourself and be by yourself, now you can see what's what. Now you can see, oh, this is what I really want to do. Instead of me doing what the group want, this is what I really want to do. Oh, I really want to do this. I don't want to do what they doing, right? So that's one of the things I was like, yo, I don't want to be out there. Like, my thing is, I just want to speak and aspire and motivate and, you know what I'm saying, and educate. Like, that's my thing. That's a passion of mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, I'm always writing, always teaching, always writing, always teaching. Once I isolated myself, I saw that's what I really wanted to do. Because there's so many people who are just following trends and doing what looks cool because everybody else is doing it, and they get caught up in their emotions, and they get caught up in their feelings, and oh, I see everybody else doing it, so I'm gonna do it. No, isolate yourself and do what you gotta do. So that's what the isolation process is. Now you get to write down, hey man, I want to do X, Y, and Z. You get to write it down. You get to, you know what I'm saying? Like, real talk, you get to see it for what it really is. You know, you get to actually embrace your wildest desires. You get to embrace your wildest dreams. You get to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you get to, this is what I'm going to do. And you start to get more focused and lock in on it. So now when it's time to go back out and start hanging out with people and start dealing with people, now you know, okay, I want to be around other writers. I want to be around other speakers, or I want to be around other grinders, or I want to be around other hustlers. Because now you was able to sit back and realize and figure out who you were. You know, because that's the thing. A lot of us, we don't know who we are. You know what I'm saying? Somebody always told us who we were. From the day we was born, somebody told us what we gonna be, what we should be, you know, from our parents, from the educational system, from the media. You know what I'm saying? Everybody always told us who we should be. And in the world, it was like, you should be a part of this institution. You should be a part of that institution. You should join this organization, or you should join that organization. And it was never, hey, you should take a step back and ask yourself what you really want to do and what you really want to be in life. You know, it was never that. It's never what you want, who you are. It was always be like Michael Jordan when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Be like Michael Jackson when I was a kid, because that was like the dominant people in the 90s. Like, they were very, Michael Jordan and Michael Jackson, man, they was like so dominant back in the 90s. And they were all the kids, you want to be like Mike? You want to be like Mike? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, no, Mike is Mike. You be you. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you got to cut all the noise out. Cut all the noise out. Cut out everybody's opinions out and embrace yours once again, because it's like, no, I want to be like me. And the only way that I could be like me, I got to know me. In order for you to be like you got to know you. Don't allow the media to tell you that you're not good enough. Don't allow the media to tell you that you're not great because you don't know how to dance, or you're not great because you can't dunk a ball, or you're not great because you can't throw a ball. Don't let the media, you know what I'm saying? That's why you got to cut that BS off. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to cut it off. And be alone with yourself through meditation, through prayer. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, man, trying to be somebody else is exhausting. Like real talk, trying to be somebody else is exhausting, man. It's tiring. When you acting, like when I was acting, what I mean acting, I'm talking about when I was out there living the lifestyle, the illegal lifestyle. I was acting, man, and it was tiring. It's exhausting, man. But when you be you, it just naturally flows. it just naturally flows to be yourself. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I know I went off into that part about being yourself and things like that. But don't worry about the support, man. It's 7 billion people on the planet, man. Well, over 7 billion. The news just reported probably about a week ago. It's like, yo, it's reaching 8 billion. And remember, I did a video. I was like, yo, I know it got to be over 8 billion people on the planet. You know, it gotta be like over 8 billion people on the planet. It probably about 9-10 billion for real. So I just say all that to say, it's so many people in the world. Like, no lie. It's so, watch this. I'm gonna tell you a quick story right quick, right? I remember I was complaining about not getting no support, right? And like, man, ain't nobody supporting. So this the kicker, right? I go out, handing out the flyers, you know, set up with my table. I don't know. I might put some pictures up of me being outside and things like that. I'm not sure yet, but I'm just going to tell you the story. I'm complaining about support. I'm complaining about relatives and things like that not supporting, right? So I go out, handing out the flyers, doing what I got to do, right? And this lady, right? I met up with this lady, just handing out flyers, doing my thing. And I actually gave her something for free. So the lady said, oh, you giving this away for free? Mind you, I don't know who this woman is. She said, you giving this stuff away for free? I said, yeah, I'm giving it away for free. So she said, okay, I wanna donate to you. I said, okay, sure. So she donates to me, right? So I'm thinking, you know, people be like, I'm going to donate to you. I'm thinking about $50. I'm thinking about $5. I'm thinking about $10, maybe $1, maybe $3. So she donated 50 bucks. I'm like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't expecting that. I'm looking for the $5 and $6, right? So that story is this. You got plenty of strangers in the world that's waiting for a person like you to pop out. That's waiting for a person like you to show up on their timeline. That's waiting for a person like you to walk up to them and hand out a flyer. That's waiting for a person like you to put an event together. That, you know what I'm saying? You got people that's waiting. I'm talking about, you got hundreds of thousands of people that's waiting to find somebody like you. You know, we can't be upset because the relative or the associate doesn't support. That's crazy. That you're actually, when I was so locked in on that, I was giving so much energy to that that I had stopped grinding, that I had stopped working because, man, ain't nobody watching the video. Ain't nobody buying the product. Man. So I'm giving all the energy to negativity. I'm giving all the energy to people not supporting instead of giving the energy to marketing, promoting, putting myself out there, networking, meeting new people. That's where the energy go to. The energy doesn't go to trying to convince a relative or associate to support. The energy goes to marketing. The energy goes to networking. The energy goes to building. That's what the energy goes to. Because at the end of the day, it's either they gonna support it or they not. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out what you're doing. If somebody close to you know what you're doing, and they decide not to, you know what I'm saying, not to buy something, then that's cool. It's no need to be angry or upset. Remember, you got another 7 billion plus people on the planet. So I just wanted to jump on here real fast, chop it up with you, kick it with you about that. Remember, man, that you're awesome, you're powerful, you can do all things. Forget about begging people for support. Step your marketing up, step your networking up, step your creativity up, and trust me, things just gonna start to flow. No lie. Peace.